evening and welcome to the Weslaco High School Gymnasium, where tonight K-West is bringing you Lady Wildcat Volleyball. It is a district matchup between the visiting team, the Lady Tigers of Mercedes High School, and your very own Weslaco Lady Wildcats. Lady Tigers will serve first. They start with Kaylee Garcia, number 1, Hayden Ledesma, number 3, Leah Dama, number 5, Jackie Bibian, number 6, Alexander Gomez, number 9, and Deanja Brown, number 11 on the court. And the first point goes to your Lady Wildcats. Lady Wildcats will begin with senior Valeria Juarez, Elena Carmona, Lady Lopez, Micaela Perez, Charlie Delgadillo, and Mia Ferrer on the court. And Lady Lopez will begin serving, and the second point of the night goes to your Lady Wildcats, as Lady Tigers couldn't get it back to the other side of the court. So a Lady Lopez with the serve going to the back court, up over the net, and a great job at the net by your Lady Wildcats just to get it right back over. And right at the net is Elena Carmona. And that is Ferrer going up and getting that one over, but a great dig from Alexandria Gomez. A set across the court to Micaela Perales, but Bibian with a great job and the save. Again, they'll set it up, this time in the middle, and it goes back to the back court. Set in the middle by the Lady Tigers, but a big block in the middle by Elena Carmona, and now it's 3-0 in favor of your Lady Wildcats. A Lady Lopez with the serve for your Lady Wildcats. Serve goes over, and it is going to be out. So the first point for the Lady Tigers is on the board. It is 1-3, Lady Tigers trailing, and they'll send Deanja Brown back to serve. Brown with the serve for the Lady Tigers. Backcourt to Delgadillo. Lady Lopez with the set, and a big swipe from Juarez. This time backcourt to Bibian, and she'll just bump it across. Juarez with the set and the spike, but it is blocked in the middle by the Lady Tigers. Sorry, that was Perales with the big spike. And the Lady Tigers with a kill of their own, and now they cut the deficit to just 1. They tail 2-3, and it is Brown once again with the serve. That one into the net, point Lady Wildcats. 4-2, they are up. And this will be Micaela Perales, the senior, back with the serve. That one just over the net. They'll set in the middle. Adame brings it over. También another middle set, Carmona, and a block at the net by Hayden Ledesma. And it's a point for the Lady Tigers. 3-4, they trail by 1. On to the court. They make a couple of changes, the Lady Tigers do, sending Ashley De Leon on, and they'll send back to serve Hayden Ledesma. That one goes to the back to Valeria Juarez. And they set up to Elena Espinosa, but that one sails just a little wide. And now we are tied at 4. Ledesma with the serve for the Lady Tigers. Lopez with the set. Perales from the back court sends it over. They'll set it here in the corner to Adame. But a great dig from Valeria Juarez. And they're going to call a double hit by the Lady Wildcats, and now for the first time they are behind by 1, 5-4. Lady Tigers on top. Ledesma with the serve. Second shot right over. Adame was ready for it. Same thing with the Lady Tigers, but they found it in an area where Perales was backpedaling, and so she could not get it over. So it's now 6-4, a 2-point lead for the Lady Tigers. Once again, Ledesma with the serve. Lopez with the set. Lady Wildcats couldn't get it across, and now they find themselves trailing by 3. Ledesma serving for the Lady Tigers. That goes to the libero, to Juarez. Blocked at the net, but a good save by Espinosa, and the Lady Wildcats get it back over. Great job back there, tracking it down is Juarez. Lady Tigers get it over on 3, but they're going to say a double hit by the Lady Tigers. So now it is 5-7. Lady Wildcats down by 2. Rivens comes onto the court for Lady Wildcats. And Alina Carmona will go back to serve. Backcourt set all the way up across to Adame. She gets it over. And this time a big kill from Elena Espinosa. Lady Tigers could not bring it back across. Ball is up on top of the rafters. On top of the bleachers. So they'll bring in a second ball. And back to serve once again is Carmona for your Lady Wildcats, down by 1, 6-7. Little miscommunication on the side of the Lady Tigers. That ball errantly just falls into no man's land. And now we are tied at 7. Carmona serving, tied at 7. Vivian, middle set. Adame with a big swing, and they're going to say it's out. Lady Wildcats back on top. They lead by 1, 8-7. And it's Carmona serving. Middle set. Big swing from Parker for the Lady Tigers, and now we are tied at 8. This one's gone back and forth, tied a couple of times, and we are tied now at 8. Leah Adame will be serving for the Lady Tigers. It goes back to Perales. That's going to be Espinosa, but that goes long, and so it's a point for the Lady Tigers. They are up 9-8. Leah Adame back to serve. Good play from your Lady Wildcats, but they can't get it over. And now it's a 2-point lead for the Lady Tigers, 10-8. Couldn't be handled by the Lady Wildcats, and now the Lady Tigers up by 3, 11-8. Adame again serving. We're going to say it is out. Point Lady Wildcats. They trail by 2, 9-11. And they'll send the senior Mia Ferrer back to serve. Ferrer with the serve for the Lady Wildcats. Let's set it up down here to Bibian. Great block by Carmona and Rivens. I'm sorry, that was Perez and Rivens. And a big kill for the Lady Wildcats off the hands of Espinosa. And now it is a 1-point deficit for your Lady Wildcats. They trail 10-11. Ferrer with the serve. Brown sets it up in the middle, and that's a kill off the hands of Parker. So once again, it's a 2-point lead for the Lady Tigers, 12-10. And back to serve is going to be Ashley De Leon. Juarez got to get it over in 3. And a great job there by Perez to make sure that it does get over. Vivian with this big swing. A great job by Juarez to save it. They'll send it over to Carmona. She'll push it over, and just a little too far. Espinosa saw a little vacant spot in the court over here on the far side or the bottom part of your screen, but just went a little long with it. And now it's 13-10 in favor of the Lady Tigers. That one is long, and now it's 14-10 Lady Tigers on top. De Leon serving for the Lady Tigers. He'll set it up across the court, and he'll pushed over by Perez. They're going to say one of the Lady Tigers went across the net area. So that's a point for your Lady Wildcats. They trail by 3, 11-14. And back to serve is going to be Elena Espinosa. Lady Wildcats down by 3. Espinosa serving. Brown with the set to Parker. Great job by Ferrer. That one close to the net, played well, but couldn't stay on the Lady Cat side of the court. So it's a point for the Lady Tigers. They're up by 4, 15-11. And back to serve will be the libero, Alexandria Gomez. Juarez, Ferrer, and a big swing from Perales. Point, Lady Wildcats. Cut the lead. Cutting into that lead, now trailing only by 3. Juarez back to serve. Got to get it across. They do. Good job there by Bibian. Middle set. And a great job by Carmona. Saw an empty spot in the court and put it right there to cut into the lead. Now trailing only by 2, 13-15. The libero, Juarez, for you Lady Wildcats with the serve. To the back. We'll set it up with Parker. Great job by Juarez. Got to get it across. Delgadillo does so. They'll set it up across to Bibian. And Bibian with a big kill. 16-13, Lady Tigers on top. They'll send Bibian back to serve. Delgadillo. A middle set to Carmona. Carmona with a kill. Lady Wildcats with a substitution. Onto the court will be a Lady Lopez, and she'll go back to serve. Lopez serving. Couldn't be handled by the Lady Tigers. Goes into the net. Good job there by Brown trying to play it off the net, but just couldn't get it going. And now your Lady Wildcats trailing only by 1, 15-16. Lopez serving. Brown with the set. Trying to get it over is Ledesma. She does. They'll set it up. Lady Wildcats will. And it's blocked by Ledesma. And the Lady Tigers get themselves another point. Back up by 2, 17-15. DeAsia Brown back to serve. She'll serve from the left side of the court. They'll set it up to Ferrer. Ferrer sends it across. Brown with the set down here to the bottom of your screen to Adame. Delgadillo with a great save. Into the net, though, goes the volleyball. And that's a point for the Lady Tigers. So Brown back to serve with a 3-point lead for the Lady Tigers, 18-15. That goes into the net. So it's 16-18, Lady Wildcats down. And back to serve will be Micaela Perales, the senior. Perales with the serve. Brown with the set. Bibian from the back court gets it to fall. 19-16. Lady Tigers on top by 3. And they'll send number 3, Hayden Ledesma, back to serve. Sarai Gonzalez, the sophomore for your Lady Wildcats, back on the court. Substitution for the Lady Tigers. Coming on is Cassidy Garcia, and she'll go back to serve. Right at Juarez. They'll set it up on the opposite side to Espinosa, and she gets herself another kill. Brings the Lady Wildcats back to within 2. Riven's back on the court. Carmona back to serve. Carmona with the serve. Brown, second shot over. They're going to say that's in. Point, Lady Tigers. (20-17). It's a 3-point lead for the Lady Tigers. With the serve is going to be Leah Adame. Adame serving. Lopez. They'll set it up outside, and that goes into the net. And it's another point for the Lady Tigers. They're up by 4, 21-17. Adame serving. Lopez. Second shot over at the net with the block was Parker, as that one was right in the middle of no man's land. Timeout called on the court by the Lady Wildcats. Coach Gorena wants to talk things over with her girls, so as they take a timeout, we'll take one as well. You're enjoying Lady Wildcat Volleyball right here on K-West. Back from the timeout, 22-17, Lady Tigers on top. Adame back serving for the Lady Tigers. Whistle blown. Now we're ready to go back to live action. Here comes the serve from Adame. Goes back to the sophomore Gonzalez, and first shot over, falls for a point. So Ferrer will go back to serve for your Lady Wildcats, trailing by 4, 18-22. Brown with the set, Bibian. That's long, 19-22. Wildcats trailing by 3. Ferrer back with the serve. Some discussion as to what just transpired. The point didn't go up on the scoreboard. However, the referee closest to me did signal point, but the referee on the other side is coming to have some discussion. So they're going to say that a Lady Wildcat crossed over the net area, so therefore they're going to nullify the point that I just talked about. It was never official because it didn't go up on the scoreboard, and the point will be awarded to the Lady Tigers. So they are up 23-18. It's a 5-point lead for them. And now it's 24-18. Set point for the Lady Tigers. Ashley De Leon is serving for the Lady Tigers. So De Leon with the serve. They'll set it up to Perez. And that's a point for your Lady Wildcats. So back to serve is Elena Espinosa. And it didn't get into the court of play, so the point goes to the Lady Tigers. So your Lady Tigers win the first set, 25-14. Set number 2 just about to get underway here at the Weslaco High School Gymnasium in this district matchup between your Lady Wildcats and the Lady Tigers of Mercedes. Lady Tigers of Mercedes took the first set 25-19. We'll begin the second set. Lady Lopez will be back to serve. She'll be joined by Charlie Delgadillo and the libero Valeria Juarez. And that first one goes into the net. Also on the court is going to be Micaela Perales, along with Elena Carmona and Mia Ferrer. 1-0 Lady Tigers on top. DeAsia Brown will be serving. That one set up to the top, and that's Perales with a big swing, but Lady Tigers knock it into the net, so now we are tied at 1. Micaela Perales, the senior, back to serve for your Lady Wildcats. Back to the libero, that is Garcia. And a big block at the net from Ferrer. 2-1 Lady Cats on top. Perales serving. Brown setting. We're going to say double hit, and now it's 3-1 in favor of your Lady Wildcats. Perales back to serve. That one very close to the net. Played very well by Carmona. Adame with a big swing. They're going to say it's out. So it's now 4-1 in favor of your Lady Wildcats. Perales serving. Back row. Set it up. Big block up here on the bottom of your screen by Carmona and Espinosa. And now it's 5-1. Lady Wildcats on top. Perales serving. Back row. Brown with the set. Top of your screen. Just dinked over by De Leon, but the Lady Wildcats were ready for that one, and they sent it over. This time it's pushed across, and it's an empty spot on the court, and the Lady Tigers with a point. 2-5 they trail. A couple of substitutions being made. For your Lady Wildcats, it's Sarai Gonzalez, the sophomore, coming onto the court. And back to serve for the Lady Tigers is Cassidy Garcia. So here comes the serve from Garcia. That goes right into the net, and now it is 6-2, Lady Wildcats on top. Vanessa Cervantes will come onto the court, along with Azariah Rivens. So Cervantes will go back to serve. He'll set it up. Confusion as to who that was going to go to, as two Lady Tigers went up in the air for that one, and neither one of them swung at it. So now it is 7-2 Lady Wildcats on top. Cervantes serving. Brown setting. It's pushed over. That was Parker just with a little dink and got it to fall. So 3-7, Lady Tigers trailing. Adame with the serve. Substitution being made by the Lady Wildcats, so they're going to have a replay. 3-7, Lady Tigers trailing, and now Adame will serve once again, but this time it's going to be for reals. So here comes the serve, and that's going to be long. And now it is 8-3, Lady Wildcats on top. They'll send Ferrer back to serve. Onto the court's going to be Elvira Perez. Lady Lopez will take a little breather. Here comes the serve from Ferrer. Brown with the set. Blocked at the net by Rivens and Perez, but it just kind of hung at the top of the net, and the spin brought it back to them. So it's a point for the Lady Tigers. They trail by 4, and back to serve, it's going to be Ashley De Leon. That goes into the net. So it is now 9-4, Lady Wildcats on top. And back to serve is going to be the junior Elena Espinosa. So here comes the serve from Espinosa. They're going to say that's long. So the point goes to the Lady Tigers. 5-9, they trail by 4. And Gomez, the libero, will go back to serve. Back to Delgadillo. Ferrer. Across, it's got to go, and it does not. So now it is 6-9, 3-point deficit. Trailing are the Lady Tigers. Gomez serving. This one's got to get across, and it does. Great job there by the senior Perales. Delgadillo can't reach that one. And so that's another point for the Lady Tigers. They cut the lead to 2, trailing 7-9. So Gomez serving. Ferrer. Perales gets it across. And Bibian with a big swing. They're going to say that one is in. They're going to overrule the call and give the point to the Lady Wildcats. So with the serve is going to be Valeria Juarez. Perales with a big swing, and that one falls. So the score now is 11-7, Lady Wildcats on top. Timeout called by Coach Adame and the Lady Tigers, so we'll take one as well. You're enjoying Lady Wildcat Volleyball right here on K-West. Valeria Juarez, the senior, back to serve for your Lady Wildcats. That one goes into the net, and it's a point for the Lady Tigers. They trail by 3, 8-11, and it'll be Bibian back to serve. Here comes the serve from Bibian. Delgadillo can't get to it. to get enough air under it. It sails under the net, and now it is 9-11. Lady Tigers trailing by 2. Bibian with the serve. This time Delgadillo gets it up in the air. This one's set up down here on the bottom of your screen to Perales. She sends it across. Lady Tigers are able to save it. Ferrer with the serve, with the set. Perales this time tried to dink it over, but it sailed a little wide, and so it's another point for the Lady Tigers. 10-11, they trail by 1, and Bibian again with the serve. Middle set, dinked over by Carmona. Lady Tigers ready for it. They'll set it up to Adame. Adame with a dink. She gets that one to fall, and now we are tied at 11. So both teams looking for empty areas of the court and trying to get it down there. 11-11. Ferrer. Middle set by Perez. Set it over by Perales. Lady Tigers send it over. That one's going to be wide. And it's a point for your Lady Wildcats. They are up by 1, 12-11. Back onto the court comes a Lady Lopez, and she'll go back to serve. Set back by the Lady Tigers. Set up for Ferrer. She gets it over. Gomez was ready. Pushed across by the Lady Tigers. Lopez with the set. That one is sent across by Perales, but the Lady Tigers were ready, and they get it over back into the corner, and it falls. And now we are tied again, this time at 12. Substitutions made by the Lady Tigers. They'll send Ashley De Leon back onto the court. And back to serve is going to be DeAsia Brown. So Brown serving. Delgadillo. Lopez. Set it up to Perales. Brown with the dig. And at the net, doesn't get across. Lady Wildcats up by 1, 13-12. Substitution made. Delgadillo takes a breather. And onto the court comes Espinosa. Back to serve will be Perales. And that one cannot be returned. So it's a 2-point lead for your Lady Wildcats. Perales serving. And that's a big swing from Adame. Brings the Lady Tigers back to within 1, 13-14, and Parker comes back onto the court for the Lady Tigers. There's a timeout called on the court, so as they take a timeout, we're going to take one as well. Lady Wildcats up 14-13.
Before Harlan Block raised the flag over Iwo Jima, he was a student at Weslaco ISD. There he played for the Panthers, won a championship, and learned some of the leadership skills he and 7 other students used while serving in the Marines. Weslaco ISD is home to some of the most prominent graduates in the Rio Grande Valley. For war hero Harlan Block, Weslaco ISD was the right choice.
Lady Tigers will be serving, trailing by 1, 13-14, and that's going to be Christy Garcia back to serve. Yeah, it goes into the net, and now it is 15-13, Lady Wildcats on top. Couple of substitutions. Rivens along with Cervantes back on the court. Cervantes will go back to serve. So Cervantes serving for the Lady Wildcats, up by 2, 15-13. Referee squaring away the substitutions and the serve order over at the official scoring table as we wait here. Once again, the score is 15-13. Your Lady Wildcats on top. Verifying everybody on the court is accounted for, and now they are saying we are ready for live action. So Cervantes with the serve. Set it up across to Adame. Good block by Rivens and Espinosa, and Lady Wildcats can get it across. This time they dink it over, but what a big dig from Sarai Gonzalez. Lady Tigers thought there was an empty spot on the court. Little did they know that Gonzalez could stretch out and get it and get that point for your Lady Wildcats. 16-13, they are up by 3. Good play at the net by both squads, but getting the better of it's going to be Parker. And the Lady Tigers get themselves another point. And now trail by 2, 14-16. And back to serve is going to be Leah Adame. Adame with the serve. First shot goes over, but it sails wide left. And now it is a 1-point ball game, and the Lady Tigers trail by 1, 15-16. Adame is serving. We're going to say that is long. 17-15, Lady Wildcats on top. Elvira Perez comes back on the court. She'll replace the Lady Lopez, and back to serve is going to be Mia Ferrer. Ferrer serving. Adame, Brown. That's going to be out. As a little dink attempt from the Lady Tigers, and now it's a 3-point lead for your Lady Wildcats, 18-15. Ferrer with the serve. In the middle, there's a set. Played well by the Lady Wildcats, and that goes over. Hung out on the top of the net for about a second. That one does go over. Great play by the Lady Wildcats as the Lady Tigers saw it over the net. Gonzalez, Ferrer, they'll set it up to Espinosa, and she gets that one to fall. 4-point lead for your Lady Wildcats, 19-15. Ferrer with the serve. Adame, Brown, set it up here to the bottom of your screen to De Leon. Lady Wildcats set it up to Espinosa. We're going to say a carry on the side of your Lady Wildcats. So it's 16-19. Lady Tigers trailing, and back to serve. It's going to be Ashley De Leon. Set it up across. Lady Wildcats get it over. Adame sends it across. Ferrer. They'll set it down here to the bottom to Espinosa. Great dig by the Lady Tigers. Ferrer again, this time sets it up on the other side. Played well by the Lady Wildcats, but it goes wide. (17-19) Lady Tigers trailing. Lady Wildcats get it over. Lady Tigers send it back, but it's wide. Lady Tigers fans wanting the call reverse, but it touched the ground first. So it's a point for your Lady Wildcats. They are up 20-17. And back to serve for your Lady Wildcats is Elena Espinosa. Elena Espinosa serving. So here comes Espinosa with the serve. They'll set it up across. And that one is a big kill from Vivian. And the Lady Tigers trail by 2, 18-20. They'll send the libero, Alexandria Gomez, back to serve.
Before Rene Hinojosa became a business executive, he was a student at Weslaco ISD. He participated in UIL academics, designed the original Wildcats logo, was an all-state academic middle linebacker. He then played for the Longhorns, graduating with a business degree from UT. Now he's the Director of Strategic Development at Doctors Hospital at Renaissance. Weslaco ISD is home to some of the most prestigious graduates in the Rio Grande Valley. For Rene Hinojosa, WISD was the right choice.
Looks like after all that discussion, it's going to be a point awarded to the Lady Wildcats for either illegal rotation or illegal substitution. So it is now 21-18, Lady Wildcats on top. Block in the middle by the Lady Wildcats, but Lady Tigers send it right back. Great job out there at the top of your screen by Elvira Perez and Alina Carmona. This time the Lady Tigers get that one to fall. Bibian with a kill. They cut it to 2, 19-21. And after that kill, she'll go back to serve. Jackie Bibian with the serve. Timeout on the officials' side, so we'll take one as well. All right, looks like we're ready for live action. Once again, Jackie Bibian back to serve for the Lady Tigers. They trail by 2, 19-21. That goes to Delgadillo. Set up down here to Perales, and that is going to be long. So the Lady Tigers get a couple of points back. And now they trail by just 1, 20-21. Bibian will be serving. Delgadillo. Perez, they send it across. Adame. That's in. Now we are tied at 21. Timeout called by the Lady Wildcats. 21-21 is your score. We'll be right back. .21 is your score. We are in the second set. The Lady Tigers took the first set 25-19. Jackie Bibian with the serve for the Lady Tigers. Delgadillo right at the net. A great job by Perez to send it across. Juarez, Ferrer in the middle. Carmona blocked. Played well at the net. Here comes Perales, and that's a kill for Perales. 22-21. Lady Wildcats back on top, and the Lady Lopez will go back to serve. Second shot over. Carmona, second shot over. Played with the first shot right back at the Tigers, is Ledesma, and again we are tied, this time at 22. The Asia Brown back to serve for the Lady Tigers, tied at 22. Ferrer, Lopez, Perales, point. 23-22, Lady Wildcats on top. Delgadillo takes a break. Back on the court is Espinosa. And back to serve will be Micaela Perales. Brown with the set, all the way across to Adame. She dinks it over. Lopez with the set. Espinosa sends it across. They'll set it backcourt. That's going to be a double hit. Set point for your Lady Wildcats. 24-22. Perales with the serve. To the back to Gomez. Brown with the set. Adame blocked by the Lady Wildcats, but they can't send it back. So now they trail by just one. The Lady Tigers do, 23-24. And they'll send Hayden Ledesma back to serve. Ledesma serving. Lopez, Carmona. Lady Tigers got to get it across. They do. That one at the net. Played well by Lopez. Sent across by Juarez. What great play. They're going to say that the Lady Wildcats went across. So now we are tied at 24. And you got to win by 2. Timeout called on the court. Tied at 24 here in set number 2. We'll be right back. (24-24) in set number 2. Hayden Ledesma with the serve into the net. 25-24. Lady Wildcats on top with a chance to take set number 2. They are going to send Alina Carmona back to serve. That one goes into the net, and now we're tied at 25. Leah Adame back to serve for the Lady Tigers, tied at 25. This time it does go across. Ferrer will set it up to Espinosa. Good dig by Brown. Bibian sends it across. Lopez with the set. Ferrer gets it over. Brown with a good dig. Second shot over. Lopez with the second shot across. Brown will set it up. Leah Adame sends it across. Send it up for Ferrer. That's going to be long. And now the Lady Tigers are up 26-25 here in set number 2. Adame with the serve. Ferrer will set it up to Espinosa. At the net, Riven sends it right back. And now we are tied at 26. What a great play there by Rivens at the net. 26-26, set number 2. Ferrer with the serve. Brown will set it up. Juarez, Ferrer, Espinosa. Good dink. Great dig by De Leon. Again, set up to Espinosa. And this time Brown with the save. De Leon will bump it over. Ferrer will set it up in the middle to Rivens. Rivens pushes it deep. But back there is Gomez. Second shot over. That's deep. And that's long. 27-26. 28-26. Lady Wildcats up by 1. And Ferrer back to serve. Adame. Brown with the set. Parker with a big spike. Ferrer. Espinosa. Block. Comes back over. And it's a game for your Lady Wildcats. They win this one as that one sails long. 28-26. So tied at 1 set apiece. We'll be back with the third set right here on K-West. Here we go, on with set number 3 between the Lady Wildcats and the Lady Tigers, tied at 1 set apiece. Lady Tigers took the first set 25-19. Second set taken by the Lady Wildcats 28-26. This one has been back and forth in both sets. They have switched sides once again, and we will get ready for live action. Back to serve to get things started here in set number 3. It's going to be Jackie Bibian for the Lady Tigers. Back to Juarez. Lopez with the set. Perales with the big swing. Set it up for the bottom here to Adame, and Adame with the kill. First point of set number 3 goes to the Lady Tigers. They are up by 1-0. Bibian serving. Ferrer, Lopez, second shot over. Brown will set it up in the middle to Parker. She'll just swap it across. I'm sorry, Ledesma. She'll just swipe it across, and that one falls for the second point. And now it's 2-0, Lady Tigers on top. Bibian serving. Back row to Juarez. Lopez. Ferrer got to get it over. She does. Gomez, Brown, Adame, blocked at the net. And they're going to say it fell in play on the Lady Wildcat side, so it's a point for the Lady Tigers. 3-0, Lady Tigers on top. Bibian serving, that goes into the net. 1-3, Lady Wildcats trailing the Lady. Lopez back to serve. Lopez serving. Bibian. Brown in the middle. Big swing coming from Ledesma. Dig from Kaylee Garcia, and that one is a kill for your Lady Wildcats. 2-3, they trail by 1. Lopez serving. Brown will set it up to Adame. Great play at the net by Ferrer and Carmona. And the Lady Wildcats keep it alive. They'll set it up, and that's a kill for Ledesma. Four 2 Lady Tigers on top. Brown serving. They'll set it up to Perales. At the net. And Carmona gets the better of it. Lady Wildcats down by 1, 3-4. And it's going to be Perales with the serve. Micaela back to serve. Perales. And to the net. 5-3, Lady Tigers on top. Hayden Ledesma will be serving for the Lady Tigers. the sophomore, back on the court, Saraí Gonzalez. That goes back to Juarez. Lopez, they'll set it up to Espinosa. That one falls. So Espinosa with another kill. Brings your Lady Wildcats back to within 1, 4-5. Rivens back on the court. Carmona will go back to serve. That's back to Adame. She gets a kill. It's a 2-point lead once again for the Lady Tigers, 6-4. And they'll give it back to Adame. She'll go back to serve. Lopez. Second shot over by Ferrer. Adame pushes it over. Ferrer with the set in the middle to Rivens. Blocked. Lady Wildcats keep it alive. This one's got to get over. Juarez makes sure that it does. Brown with a set in the middle. Sent across by the Lady Tigers, but your Lady Wildcats were ready for it. And Lady Wildcats send one over, and the Lady Tigers cannot get it back. So back to a 1-point game. Lady Wildcats trailing 5-6. And Ferrer will go back to serve. Brown with the set. Little dink off the hands of Bibian. Lady Wildcats send it right back. They'll set it up across, and that's a kill for the Lady Tigers. Back to a 2-point ball game. (7-5) Lady Tigers on top. Kaylee Garcia will take a breather. She'll be replaced by Ashley De Leon, and De Leon will go back to serve. De Leon with the serve. They'll set it up across to Perez. Perez sends it over. The Lady Tigers send it back across, but it's wide. And back to a 1-point game. 6-7. Lady Wildcats trailing by 1. Alina Espinosa is serving for your Lady Wildcats. Brown sets it up, sent across. Good save by Juarez. Set up by Ferrer, bumped over by the Lady Wildcats. They'll set it up to Bibian. Off the net, but a great play by Perales. Second shot over, and what a dig by Brown. And once again, Rivens at the net with some great play. And it is a tied ball game once again. I don't know how many times we have had to say that tonight. We are tied, we are tied, we are tied. This time at 7. Espinosa serving. Brown setting. Parker at the net. Good play there by Rivens and Perales. Perales can't get it over. Point Lady Tigers. 8-7 Lady Tigers on top. It's going to be Gomez with the serve. At the net, into the net. And the score should read 9-7 in favor of the Lady Tigers. Timeout called on the court by the official, so we'll take one as well. We are back having all kinds of technical difficulties with the scoreboard, so they brought out the manual scoreboard. 9-7 Lady Tigers on top, and they'll send back the libero to serve. And they're going to say that is deep, long, so it's a point for the Lady Tigers. As I was mentioning, the libero is serving. That's going to be Alexandria Gomez. And now it is 10-7 Lady Tigers on top. Javier Trevino, the scoreboard operator, not really liking his new function. Gomez with the serve. That one doesn't get across from the Lady Wildcats, and now it's 11-7 Lady Tigers on top. We are in the third set, tied at 1. Lady Tigers took the first set, 25-19. Lady Wildcats took the second set, 28-26. And Lady Tigers lead here in set number 3, 11-7. Gomez with the serve. Juarez. Ferrer with the set. Perales sends it over. Lady Tigers trying to get it over. They cannot. Great play there, and the reaction by Hayden Ledesma, but the Lady Tigers couldn't get number 3 across. And now it is 8-11. Lady Wildcats trailing, and back to serve is going to be Valeria Juarez. Juarez serving. It gets over. Brown setting. Great dig from Delgadillo. Third shot gets across by Carmona. Brown sets it across behind her. That goes into the net. 9-11. 2-point deficit. Lady Wildcats trailing by 2. Juarez back serving. Juarez serves, gets over. They'll set it again, this time to Bibian. As it tempt block touches the Lady Wildcats. Goes out of bounds. It's a point for the Lady Tigers. 12-9, they're up by 3. And Bibian with the kill goes back to serve. That's long. 10-12. Lady Wildcats trailing by 2. And a Lady Lopez will go back to serve. Here comes the serve from Lopez. Gomez, Brown, Adame. Couldn't be played by the Wildcats. So now it's 13-10. Brown serving for the Lady Tigers. They lead 13-10 here in set number 3. Lopez with the set to Perales. Block at the net by Ledesma. They're going to say it went on the wrong side of the pole. So it's going to be point for the Lady Tigers. So it'll be 14-10 Lady Tigers on top. Lady Tigers leading. Brown this time will serve from the other side of the court. Lady Wildcats wanting a little bit of an explanation on the call, and Coach Gorena's satisfied, so she'll go back. That one is played well by Carmona at the net, and now it's 11-14, 3-point lead for the Lady Tigers. Perales will go back to serve. Perales serving. Brown setting. Adame pushing it over. Here comes Lopez with the set. That one is set up to Carmona. Great save by Gomez. Juarez with a save. Pushed over for trying to set it up to Espinosa, but it was just too close to the net for her to handle. And that's another point for the Lady Tigers. They're up 15-11. couple of substitutions. Lopez will take a break for your Lady Wildcats. Onto the court is going to be Sarai Gonzalez. 4-point lead for the Lady Tigers, 15-11. Cassidy Garcia serving for the Lady Tigers. That one goes down underneath the net. Now it is 12-15. Lady Wildcats down by 3. Carmona back to serve. Rivens back on the court. Brown with the set. Blocked at the net. That is Rivens and Ferrer. And now it is just a 2-point lead for the Lady Tigers. Carmona again serving. 13-15. Lady Wildcats down by 2. Set up to Adame. That one falls. That's 16-13. Lady Tigers on top. Adame serving for the Lady Tigers. Gonzalez. Ferrer sets it up to Espinosa. That's a kill. 14-16. Lady Wildcats down. And that kill got the Lady Wildcat faithful cheering. Ferrer will go back to serve. Ferrer serving. That one cannot be sent back. So it's now 15-16. Lady Wildcats down by 1. Kaylee Garcia comes onto the court for the Lady Tigers. Ferrer back to serve. Trailing by 1, 15-16. It gets over. Brown setting. Great play by Ferrer. Bibian with another kill. 17-15, Lady Tigers on top by 2. They'll give it to Kaylee Garcia. She'll go back to serve. Gonzalez, Juarez. That one doesn't get across. So it's now 18-15. Lady Tigers lead by 3. Kaylee Garcia serving. Gonzalez, Ferrer, big set to Perez. Bibian pushes it over. Good save there by Juarez. Espinosa has to go across and track it down and get it over. She does. This time it's a big kill from the Lady Tigers, and they're up by 4, 19-15. Lady Wildcats, Coach Guarena wants a timeout, so we're going to take one. We'll be right back.
Before Rene Hinojosa became a business executive, he was a student at Weslaco ISD. He participated in UIL academics, designed the original Wildcats logo, was an all-state academic middle linebacker. He then played for the Longhorns, graduating with a business degree from UT. Now he's the Director of Strategic Development at Doctors Hospital at Renaissance. Weslaco ISD is home to some of the most prestigious graduates in the Rio Grande Valley. For Rene Hinojosa, WISD was the right choice.
Lady Tigers serving Kaylee Garcia. They lead 19-15. We're going to say that's out. And now it is 16-19. Lady Wildcats down by 3. Back to serve. Alina Espinosa. Espinosa with the serve. Third shot's got to get across. Bibian sends it over. Espinosa. They'll set it up to Perales. And that's a kill. 17-19. Lady Wildcats down by 2. Espinosa serving. And she sends one that cannot be returned. And now it is a 1-point ball game. 18-19, Lady Wildcats down by 1. Coach Adame wants a timeout. We'll be right back. (18-19), Lady Wildcats down by 1. And it's Elena Espinosa serving. That's out. (20-18). Lady Tigers on top. It's going to be Alexandria Gomez with the serve. Lady Wildcats put it where they ate. 19-20. Lady Wildcats down by 1. Back to serve is going to be Valeria Juarez, the libero. 1-point ball game, 19-20. Lady Wildcats down by 1. Bibian gets that one to fall, 21-19. Lady Tigers on top by 2. Bibian will be serving for the Lady Tigers. Delgadillo. That one goes into the net, 22-19. Bibian serving. Delgadillo. They'll set it up to to Perales. She gets it over. Tigers send it back. Brown sets it up to Adame, and Adame gets it to fall. 23-19. It's a 4-point lead for the Lady Tigers. Timeout called by Coach Gurena. We'll be right back. The timeout, Bibian serving up by 4, 23-19. Delgadillo, first shot goes right back to the Lady Tigers. They'll set it up to Adame. Great save by Juarez. They'll set it up to Perales. Perales with a big swing, but the Lady Tigers keep it alive. Sent across, Juarez. It is set up down here to the bottom of your screen, and great play by the Lady Tigers. Blocked, and again the volley continues. They'll set it up to Perales. Blocked again. What great play at the net by Ledesma. Perez sends it over. This one's very close to the net, played well, and they're going to say that the Lady Tigers went across. So now it is 23-20. Lady Tigers on top. A Lady Lopez back to serve. Brown will set in the middle. That's going to be long. 21-23. Lady Wildcats trail by 2. Lopez serving. That's going to be long. 24-21. Set point for the Lady Tigers. And DeAsia Brown will go back to serve. Brown serving. That's Ferrer to Lopez. Back to Ferrer. Brown will set it up to Adame. Delgadillo with a big save. Set it across. Pushed over to the back line, and that's Lopez. Ferrer set it up to Perales. Perales. She gets that to fall. 22-24. The Lady Wildcats keep this one alive. Perales back to serve. Brown at the net to Adame. That one falls. 25-22. Lady Tigers take set number 3. Welcome back. We are about to get underway here in set number 4. Lady Tigers leading 2-1. They won the first set 25-19 and set number 3 25-22. Lady Wildcats won set number 2 28-26. And the first point of set number 4 goes to your Lady Wildcats. A Lady Lopez serving for the Lady Wildcats. Lopez with the serve. At the net, Lady Tigers get the best of it. 1-1 is the score. DeAsia Brown will go back to serve for the Lady Tigers. Goes over the net. Carmona wasn't expecting it to get across, but it did. And those are the kind that just are really hard to play because you just don't know which way they're going to go. So it's 2-1, Lady Tigers on top, Brown serving. That's wide, so it's 2-2. Scoreboard back functioning, so we've no longer needing to use the manual scoreboard. Micaela Perales serving for the Lady Wildcats. That's wide and long. 3-2, Lady Tigers on top. Hayden Ledesma will be serving as they lead by 1, 3-2. Carmona, Ferrer, that one doesn't get over. It's 4-2, Lady Tigers on top. Ledesma serving. Great save by Juarez. Lopez sends it over. They'll set it up to Adame. Juarez with the save. Ferrer sends it across on the second shot. Great play there by Perales. Ferrer over. Great block at the net by Ferrer and Carmona. Juarez. Lopez will set it up to Ferrer. Ferrer sends it over, and that one falls. 3-4, Lady Wildcats down by 1. Great volley play there by the Lady Wildcats. Had some great blocks, and of course then get that one to fall. Cervantes and Rivens will come back onto the court. Cervantes will go back to serve. Second shot comes over. Lopez was ready. Set it over for Espinosa, but it doesn't get across. Two-point lead for the Lady Tigers, 5-3. And they'll send Adame back to serve. Ferrer will set it up to Espinosa. There's going to be 4 hits. 6-3. Lady Tigers on top. Adame serving. Ferrer, Espinosa. Played at the net well by the Lady Tigers. Brown tries to get it across. It goes into the net. Point, Lady Wildcats down by 2, 4-6. They'll send Perez back onto the court. Lopez will take a breather. Ferrer will go back to serve. They'll set it up. Played at the net, but it falls. 7-4, Lady Tigers on top by 3. Ashley De Leon is serving for the Lady Tigers. Espinosa sends it over. Perez sends it over and it falls. 5-7, Lady Wildcats down by 2. And Espinosa will go back to serve. Espinosa sends it over. That cannot be returned. Brings the Lady Wildcats to within 1, 6-7. So Espinosa serving. And she gets that one that could not be returned. And now we are tied at 7. Espinosa with the serve. Brown sets it up to Adame. That's going to be long. And the Lady Wildcats on top now 8-7. We are in set number 4. Lady Tigers lead 2-1. Espinosa with the serve. Returned well by Gomez. And played well at the net by the Lady Tigers, Parker. And we are now tied at 8. Delgadillo back on the court for your Lady Wildcats. And Gomez, the libero, back to serve for the Lady Tigers. Good play there by Juarez and Perales. Set back by Perez. Riven's trying to get that block, but it falls. Lady Tigers up by 1, 9-8. Gomez serving. Perales. That one falls. 10-8, Lady Tigers on top by 2. Gomez serving. That's going to be long. 9-10, Lady Wildcats down by 1. Carmona back on the court. Juarez back to serve. Valeria Juarez serving. Gomez. Brown sets it up. Great play there by Ferrer, but it gets away from her. And it's another point for the Lady Tigers. They extend the lead to 2, 11-9. Jackie Bibian will be serving for the Lady Tigers, up by 2, 11-9. That goes into the net. It's a 1-point ball game again, 10-11. Lady Wildcats down by 1. Perez takes a breather. Lopez back on the court. She'll go back to serve. Lopez serving. Set up at the net. Great dig from Delgadillo. And that one cannot be returned though, as the Lady Wildcats knocked that one into the net. Again, now trail by 2. 12-10, Lady Tigers on top. DeAsia Brown back to serve. Ferrer, Delgadillo back to Ferrer, and they get it across. That's a big kill from the Lady Tigers. Adame, and now the lead is 3 for the Lady Tigers. 13-10, they lead here in set number 4. The timeout called on the court. We'll be right back. Lady Tigers on top here in set number 4. Brown serving. It goes to Ferrer. They'll set it up to Perales. Brown will set it up to Adame. That one falls. 14-10. Lady Tigers on top. We've seen this from Brown all night, where she'll switch sides of the court, of which she serves. Ferrer. Lopez sends it across on the second shot. Bibian Brown sets it up in the middle. Gets across and that falls. And now it's a 5-point lead for the Lady Tigers. 15-10. Brown continues to serve. She stays on that opposite side. Delgadillo. Lopez. Perales. Bibian. Brown. Back to, I don't know who got that one, Bibian or Adame. And they get it across. Great play there by Ferrer to send it over for your Lady Wildcats. Great play at the net by Ferrer and Carmona. They'll set it up to Perales. It doesn't get over, and it's going to be 4 hits. 16-10, Lady Tigers on top. Brown continues to serve, and she'll stay on that side. Got to get across. Ferrer sends it over. Gomez, Brown. Adame, that's long. 11-16, 5-point lead for the Lady Tigers. Lady Tigers asking for a tip. The referee says it did not happen. So Lady Wildcats trailing by 5, 11-16, will send Micaela Perales back to serve. Comes a serve from Perales. Set it up to Adame. That goes into the net. 12-16. Perales serving. That goes into the net. 17-12. Again, it's a 5-point lead for the Lady Tigers. Hayden Ledesma will go back to serve. That is wide. 13-17. Cervantes will come on to serve for your Lady Wildcats. Cervantes serving. Gomez, Brown. Sent over. Gonzalez, Lopez, Espinosa. Great save from Gomez. Adame. A good play by Cervantes on the back row. They'll set it up to Ferrer. Bibian was ready for that one. They'll set it up on this backside. And that one does fall as De Leon sends it down. 5-point lead once again for the Lady Tigers, 18-13. Leah Adame is serving. Adame with the serve, back to Juarez. Ferrer will set it up to Espinosa. It gets across, and it falls. 14-18. Lady Wildcats down by 4. Perez will come back onto the court, replacing Lopez. They'll send Ferrer back to serve. Ferrer with the serve. De Leon set up and dropped. 19-14. The lead again is 5 for the Lady Tigers. 19-14. Lady Tigers on top. Ashley De Leon back with the serve. Juarez. Ferrer to Espinosa. She pushes it over. Brown will push it right back across. Ferrer will set it in the middle to Rivens. And it's blocked by Parker. And it's a 6-point lead for the Lady Tigers, 20-14. Timeout called on the court. 6-point lead, Lady Tigers, 20-14. We'll be right back.
Before Clarissa Renteria was a dentist, she was a student at Weslaco ISD. She was a cheerleader, played softball, and started college early through the dual enrollment program. She graduated from UTPA before earning her degree from the University of Texas School of Dentistry in Houston. Now she is Dr. Renteria, creating beautiful smiles at Professional Dental Group. Weslaco ISD is home to some of the most prestigious graduates in the Rio Grande Valley. For Dr. Clarissa Renteria, WISD was the right choice.
Lady Tigers up 20-14 here in the fourth set. Ashley De Leon serving. Gonzalez, Juarez, third shot's got to get it across. And Perez makes sure that it does. They'll set it up across to Vivian. And she gets a big kill. And now it is a 7-point lead. 21-14. De Leon serving. Gonzalez, Ferrer to Espinosa, doesn't get across. 22-14. De Leon serving. Tigers leading 22-14. Gonzalez, Juarez. Perez gets it over. Brown will set it up to Bibian. Bibian pushes it over. Espinosa was ready. They'll set it right back up to her. Saved by De Leon. Set it up to Adame. She pushes it back deep. Ferrer is there. Perez sets it up to Espinosa. Played well at the net. They're going to call a double hit or a carry, excuse me, on the side of the Lady Tigers. And it's a point for your Lady Wildcats, 15-22. They are down by 7. And they'll send Alina Espinosa back to serve. Espinosa serving into the net. 23-15, Lady Tigers leading. Delgadillo back on the court for your Lady Wildcats. Alexandria Gomez serving for the Lady Tigers. 23-15, they're up. Off the floor, Juarez. Perales, excuse me, she sends it back as they set it right up to her. Bibian sends it across, and it's long. 16-23, Lady Wildcats down. Back to serve. It's going to be Valeria Juarez. So here comes Juarez with the serve, trailing 16-23. Gomez, Brown, pushed over by Ledesma. Great play by the Lady Wildcats. And a great shot from the senior Perales. 17-23, Lady Wildcats staying alive here in this one. Down by 8 at one point. Juarez serving. Bibian can't get it over. 18-23. Chipping at the lead are your Lady Wildcats. Down by 5. Juarez serving. Brown will set it up to Bibian. And it's long, and now it's 19-23 again. Lady Wildcats continue to chip away at this lead. Have now cut it in half to just 4, trailing 19-23. Here comes Juarez with the serve. Second shot across by Brown. 24-19. A chance to put it away here, the Lady Tigers, and they'll send Bibian back to serve. Here comes Jackie Bibian with the serve. Match point. Juarez. Perez. Perales. Saved by the Lady Tigers. Pushed across. Here's Delgadillo. Ferrer. Back to Juarez. She puts it across. Brown. Gomez. On side of the court. Knocked over by the Lady Tigers. Ferrer will set it up to Juarez. Great save there by Gomez. Brown will set it up to Garcia. That's long. 20-24. Lady Wildcats stay alive. Lady Lopez will go back to serve. Lady Wildcats trailing 20-24. They'll set it up to Adame. And Adame gets the kill, 25-20. It's a final. Lady Tigers win this 3-1. What a great night of volleyball. This one went back and forth in every set, but the Lady Tigers able to win this one 3-1. Want to thank Vinny Berry for the great camera work. I am Joe Aguilar saying good night from the Weslaco High School Gymnasium as the Lady Tigers defeat your Lady Wildcats 3-1, winning set number 1, 25-19, falling in set number 2, 28-26, but take set number 3, 25-22, and set number 4, 25-20 to finish this one 3-1. We'll see you next time right here on KWest.